First question a lot of us wonder about is your position on the roads bills in the House and Senate and where you stand on a possible gas tax increase.
Well, we discussed that some with the House caucus yesterday, but my position is any kind of tax that we should not raise taxes on anybody or anything except as an absolute last resort. Ever. Last resort.
Aren't we at that point, though? They say that where else could we get the money?
Like I say, we must examine all sources, all facts, and make a decision as to the best way to improve the roads. But raising taxes is the absolute last resort, only when we're in desperate straits.
Would you be open
threaten
to
a veto of a straight gas tax?
As I say, we examine the facts, and raising any tax on the people of South Carolina is an absolute last resort, only in desperate circumstances.
They've been examining the facts for about 5 years now. Are we at that last resort stage?
That's a very good question, and the answer is we must not raise taxes on our people unless it is the absolute last resort and there's no other way to do it. In studying this issue, I've learned things that I had not known before, and I'm continuing to study. I've been studying for a long time, as have others. But it's a last resort. I'm not going to raise taxes on our people except as a last resort if circumstances allow nothing else to solve the problem.
Governor, would you be open to a
consider
swap?
adopting the same position that your predecessor did and call for an offset? Would that make a gas tax increase more palatable?
That's part of the Senate plan. The Senate has some of that in it. But again, we must devise a way to do this without raising taxes unless that is the only way to do it. I'm not satisfied that we're in
Governor,
that situation at this point.
in asking for the federal funding, do you hope that to become sooner than later?
I hope so. I know that Mr. Trump has expressed great interest in the infrastructure of South Carolina as well as of the nation. And we wrote that letter hoping that he will act upon it, and we hope to hear something soon. I'm planning on going there to meet with the president or some of his people in the near future.
Last question, guys.
Governor, the pension system, have you talked to anyone? Do you have any ideas for how you'd like to proceed with addressing
I've
it?
talked to a number of people in some great depth over the months, and I have some ideas. There are a lot of people that have ideas, but that's something that we must address as well. And it is enormously important, and we cannot break our commitment to those who have participated in that system and who are relying on it. So that's another one of our challenges, but I'm confident with the growth that we're going to have in South Carolina. We're on the way up, and we've seen it over a number of years now. Despite the recession, we're on the way up. There are ways to accomplish these things without raising taxes on the people of South Carolina.
Do you think that
Thank you,
state
guys.
employees?
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
very much.